Hi Aries, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 8th to the 14th of March. It is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if I don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. If you check the description box below the video, all that information's in there for you. Also, please remember that time is fluid, so this could have already happened, could be happening now, or it could be happening sometime in the future. And also please remember, they are general love readings, so they won't resonate with everyone out there. Just take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. Wow, okay. 8 of Cups, wanting to do something more challenging or wanting to know about somebody or a situation. So wanting to do your research, you're trying to find out about somebody's circumstances. I think you're trying to hold it all together though with that Strength card. It says great inner strength, but it's releasing harsh judgments. You want to know about this person, but perhaps they're from the past, perhaps there's someone new. You are burdened. Wow, what a reading. What's going on, Aries? Okay, wanting to know about somebody, wanting to do the groundwork, wanting to find out about somebody, but you do find it a bit of a burden. They're always kind of like, I don't know, feels like you want to do it, but it's a burden. Should I do it? I could just drop this. I could just drop the load at any time. But I do want to find out about them. Very betwixt energy. You find it's almost like the energy is too heavy over here. Or it could read the energy's too heavy over here where you are, and you want to forge forward somewhere else. But I do feel that it's to do with you actually taking those steps to find out about somebody's situation. You're constantly thinking about this situation. It's a burden. It's almost like it's always in the back of your mind. You've been carrying this for some time. But now you want to find out about the other person. You're trying to get your strength up in order to either connect or just find out about them. I feel that you've been carrying this energy for some time. It's always in the back of your mind. I need to find out about them. Perhaps I don't. Just going to carry the load a little bit longer. No, don't need to do it. Yeah, need to do it. No, I don't need to do it. Oh, need to put the load down and just find out about them. And that's how you're feeling at the moment. But it does give you a little bit of a moment there, even thinking about it. I feel with this Strength card here, you're trying to remain balanced. You're trying to put I was going to say a little shield on yourself for some reason. Perhaps because, oh, why would you give me that? You don't really want to know the truth, but you need to in order to release this burden. You need to find out in order to release this burden. This heavy energy surrounding this person, this connection, or what's in your heart. Wow. Very specific, isn't it? So we've got the King. We don't know where to put the wheel yet. So the King of Cups. So wanting to be very open and honest with this person, or create an open and honest situation. You want to find out about them, but you want to almost like lavish abundance on this situation. You do adore them, and I think that that's what the burden is for you. The Queen of Cups and King of Cups does say divine union. You want to come in, you want to tell them, but also you want to nurture this connection. This is what you want, but you're just a bit unsure, I feel, over this side of the board. You're very do I, don't I? I think you've been there for some time in these energies, and I think that you know that there's going to be some obstacle. And the reason why you're trying to get your strength up is there could be some information in there that you don't want to know. I.e., this person could be in a connection. They might not feel the same way as you. They might just, I like you, but not in that way. So, having to get your strength up, the Queen of Pentacles, slowly forging forward. But if you have a look at her, there's a rock here that impedes her putting her foot straight on the ground. But she uses that to her advantage. She uses it to kind of like cock her knee up here and give her some kind of leverage to bang this drum. So you're in the mindset of moving forward, okay, slowly, very slowly. You're in the mindset of seeing it from both sides of the coin, but any obstacles that come up, and this is why you're trying to get your strength up, any information that comes to light to do with this connection, potential connection or situation, you can move through. So if you do come across some information that kind of like makes you a little bit disheartened, you can move freely through that energy and there is no obstacle. It's almost like, I want to find out about them, I want to come towards them, I'm going to get my strength up, but if it's not the answer that I really need, doesn't matter anyway, I can move on. And I feel that that's the burden, the release of the burden for you is actually finding out about this other person. Yep. So we've got the Seven of Wands here. Like I said, it's a burden to you, but you haven't given up on it. You're defending, almost like defending in your own mind, in your heart. You're defending this situation. You're kind of like, it's burdensome, but I don't want to give up on it because I love this person. I want to find out about them. I want a future with them. So I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep this burden going for a bit, but I'm actually going to find out. So you're actually peeping over the brow of that hill. You're taking a leap into the unknown. Yeah, the Four of Cups, a little bit disappointed, I feel, about a situation. Could be this one. Perhaps they chose someone over you, maybe. And that's the burden for you, is just clinging on to that energy from that past situation. So looking at disappointment here, but there's also been somebody here on the outside that I don't think you've truly explored. Perhaps that's the burden for you. You're trying not to see it. You know it's there. So looking at a very disappointed situation, perhaps your cups of love have been spilt in a situation, but I feel this burden actually is this person here on the outside. It is this cup here that you've never really explored on any great level. So you feel burdened by this cup, these feelings that you have. You're still defending it in your heart. You want to find out about them. And we also have that Prince of Cups here. So trying to move through, being ready for any obstacles that may come your way, wanting to send a little message out, just a little friendly message. It's nothing huge, it's not a declaration, although over here we want a very fruitful situation. We want to tell the other person how we feel about them, what they mean to us. We want to nurture this situation, we want it to grow. So coming over, it's very friendly here, the Prince of Cups. And I think that just by sending that message out to find out about the other person, the wheel turns in your favour. The wheel turns. So it is about communication, it's about finding out about the other person. Okay, so what do we need to know for Aries, please? Wow, okay. But you are keeping all of this to yourself. Look, you haven't told this person exactly how you feel about them. And you're also, because the fear of instability, quicksand moments, gosh, everything's going to go a bit skoo-whiffy if I tell them how I feel, or if I find out about them, if I look their way, I'm going to crumble. So I'm going to bag all these emotions, all these thoughts up in this tiny bag, and I'm going to lock it away in this chest, and I'm going to put it to bed. But that chest is the burden. You've locked it away. You're burdened by it. You'll never be able to move on unless you unlock that and take this journey here, which is the Eight of Cups, and just find out about this person. Just connect with them on some level. Could be through mutual friends. Their name crops up and it's kind of like, oh, right, okay. Is that what they're doing now? But you're in the mindset of just coming towards them very friendly, going, hi, how you doing? But of course the wheel is going to turn in, that wheel turns in your favour. Okay. Because you're starting a dialogue. Yeah. And like, you want a very truthful situation. You want to be able to unlock Pandora's box in effect. And tell this person, release that burden, and tell this person exactly what they mean to you and what's been happening since you didn't see them or didn't want to see them, because you wanted to sit in disappointment. You didn't want to explore this at the time. So I feel it was down to divine timing. The reason why you didn't take that leap of faith and connect with them, it was down to divine timing. So wanting to create a very truthful situation, the Ace of Swords, and wanting to open your heart and nurture this situation or create a situation. Okay, what else do we need to know for Aries, please? Aries in love. Aries in love. Yeah, look at that, King of Swords. Emotive. So an emotive situation, a very truthful situation though. You want to tell this person exactly how you feel about them. And it is somebody from the past though. We've got the Six of Cups, so looking back at times that you've either spent or however you've connected, whatever energy that you both shared, looking back at that time and looking at it through the eyes of love and wanting to bring that emotional fulfillment into the here and now, wanting to re-spark that situation. You're looking back at happier times and you're wanting that now. We're moving on from burdens. We're finding out about people. We want to almost like turn that clock back. So it could be a connection that you had, I don't know, time ago, and that you were in a very fraught situation maybe. With that Four of Cups, it shows that you were in a depleted state when that person entered the room almost, and you refused to look their way. It was almost like a denial. I can't see you. I don't want to see you. I know you're there. I know I have feelings for you, but I just want to sit in disappointment. Wow. And yeah, look, you're manifesting. So I think that you've been, with this Six of Cups here, you're looking at this emotional fulfillment. You're wanting to turn the clock back. You're in magician mode. You're looking at this person and at this situation through the eyes of love. So you're sending all those signs and synchronicities out into the universe, hoping that this person will pick up on your energy shifts and notice that you are interested in them. So all those signs and synchronicities, whatever it is, they will associate with you, Aries, and they will be more receptive to this very friendly message that comes in. They're not going to knock it back, in effect. So you are trying to do your groundwork with that magician energy there. You are in manifestation mode. And perhaps you've been in manifestation mode for some time. Okay, so what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Thank you. So we also have here, yeah. So you want something that's, or want to create something that's very committed, very solid, very loving. It's the ultimate relationship. It could indicate marriage, but you want to offer them a very passionate new beginning, a new start, a new situation. You want to be victorious in this with the Six of Wands, and you do see this person as your divine counterpart. It's almost like they are the stars and the sun, the moon and the stars to you, even though we haven't got the moon. But it does show divine partnership here. It's starred, it's written in the stars, it is destined. This is why it's been such a burden for you. I feel that you know this is a soulmate connection, and trying to come towards them and tell them how you feel about them is very burdensome. It's kind of like, do I just sit and wait, or do I actually open a dialogue? But they are the sun to you. You want a happy times. You want this level of emotional fulfillment back in your life. You want to look towards a future with sun in your eyes. Gorgeous. And you want to give time and effort to this situation now with the Six of Pentacles. You want to invest in this connection. It could be, yeah, I see that as divine partnership though. It could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with, not necessarily because it's their sign. Whatever the case is, you're very invested in it and you want to find out about this person now. Yeah, High Priestess, here she goes. Keeping everything to herself. So you've kept all of this, like I said, Pandora's box. You've kept it all to yourself, not telling anybody about this. Anybody, not even this cup here. Just nobody knows about what's going on in your heart and mind. But you've had enough of just hiding now, I feel. You just want to say, wherever the chips land, whatever happens, I can take it on the chin. I can take it on the chin. This is what I want for the future. But if that's not a reality, if I can't make it a reality, okay, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. With that Queen of Pentacles energy, it's kind of like, okay, yeah, fine. I'm fine with that. I'm fine. Okay, so you also have, yeah, look at this, 9 of Wands. So you haven't given up on the situation. Like I said, defending it in your heart, defending it, kind of like talking to yourself and saying, yeah, we'll defend this. You've never given up on it at all. 9 of Wands. It doesn't matter how much or how burdensome it's been. You've never given up on the fact that you could have a fruitful relationship with this person, but you've been keeping it all to yourself. But you do feel that you are going to get some resistance here with the 7 of Wands. And I feel that that's inner resistance though. Not from anybody on the outside, but just resistance inside yourself. If you have a look at these energies here. A burden. Okay, it's a burden, but you're resisting putting it down. You've got to keep everything hidden. You're resisting telling this person exactly what they mean to you. You're sitting in disappointment. You're resisting looking at this cup or looking at this person. You're resisting communication. You're resisting the temptation, I feel, to reach out, to find out about this person, because you're just worried that it's just not going to come to fruition. All of these energies here are just going to be pushed by the wayside, but you'll never know unless you actually reach out. And if it is through a tiny message, at least if they come back and say, hang on a minute, don't really think about you in that way, you know, you're a friend, maybe, that's all I want, then so be it. But at least you would have got some kind of resolution, and you can put that burden down then, and you can breathe easy, which I think is the most important thing for you, Aries, is actually, okay, these are your hopes for the future, this is what you want, but are you going to be able to get there? And I think that's the biggest question for you. Do they feel the same way about me? Okay, so, oh gosh, Hanged Man, trying to decide here. Do I, don't I, do I, don't I? Waiting for the other person with the 3 of Wands to come your way, obviously. Then they haven't come, so you want to move forward towards them. That's why you're in Magician mode. That's why you want to move your energy forward and send this tiny message. Hermit's journey. You worked out what they are to you, and it is a burden though. You do see them as a soulmate, but it's a burden nevertheless. And we've got the Lord energy here, which talks about honouring your commitments to your own happiness, and it's also anybody that it talks about anybody that relies on you. It's setting clear boundaries. So perhaps you need to release a situation in order to come towards this one here, and that's why it's so burdensome. However, it resonates very, very, very kind of like dramatic reading. I'm hanging on the next reading. I really am hanging on the next reading to see how the other person feels about you, this soulmate connection, how they truly feel about you. So we're going to have a look at that next. Okay, so how does the other person feel about Aries? How does the other person feel about Aries? Cycle's complete. Perhaps they feel that this is a done deal. That's it. It's just friends. I don't know. Let's have a look. But there's a cycle to be complete here. We've got, oh dear, 3 of Air, great sadness. Take time to heal the need to forgive yourself and others. And I feel perhaps they were a little bit hurt about you not noticing them in the way that they noticed you. A cup sitting there. Perhaps they're sad about the situation. Perhaps they showed you that they had feelings for you and that you didn't act upon them because you were in this 4 of Cups mode. So great sadness. Take time to heal the need to forgive yourself and others. So they're forgiving themselves and they're also forgiving you, Aries. Okay, how many got? Oh, okay. So we've got, they want a truthful beginning though with you. They want to speak a truth. They want to clear the air almost, I get. Brilliant new ideas and inspiration. Seeing the truth of a situation. They know it was down to divine timing. And I feel that they know that you are soulmates as well. So we've got this, a challenging beginning. Yeah, because both of you left the party. It's almost like you spurned this other person's advances or love. And now you want to come back in. There's a bit of a challenge for them. I feel that it might be a decision though. They're deciding what to do for the future. The Hermit card here. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. So they're trying to work on themselves. They're trying to understand what they want for the future. They also want contentment, peace and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. And with that World card there, it's very strong. They want a completion to this. They don't want, and perhaps they can feel the energy being quite, there's a pregnant pause in there. It's like the elephant in the room. Both of you know it's there, but both of you, especially you Aries, are just locking it away in a little box. You have locked it away in a little box. This other person, perhaps they've locked it away in a little box as well, and they're in denial, because I think that you are, and perhaps it's burdened both of you. Okay, how's this other person feel? Oh, they want to come towards you. They do want to come towards you. Bit of truth. They want to tell you. They're very kind of like passionate, I feel. It's almost like times of the essence. I need to speak to Aries and tell them exactly what's been going on, exactly how I feel about them. But they're expecting the worst, just like you, the 9 of Air, expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies and sleepless nights. It gives them a little bit of a headache. It's a little bit of a burden for them too. Yeah, look at this. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision is staying away, pretending there is no problem. Denial. So they've been in denial too. And they're trying to release that way of thinking now. They want to move forward. They want to come towards you. They want to push their energy towards you. They want to get something started. Okay. So the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. Because I think they realise what they want for the future now. And perhaps it is you. Yes, it is. They want a very stable, very tangible situation. The Lovers here. They want an intimate relationship. And they also want a victory. They want a victory like you want a victory. You want good news. You don't want bad news, even though I feel that you're kind of like, okay, come say, come ça. Even though it is, you know, you've probably thought about this situation and probably thought, wow, I could be married to this person, blah, 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 and had all these dreams and aspirations and thought, you know, this could be the romance of a lifetime, you know. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'm not too, you know, I can at least put that to bed. But they do want to be invested in this. They do want to offer you a very truthful new start, and they want to research this. They want to water this, because I feel that they've been on a journey of discovery, self-discovery as well. So we've got here falling in love, or the resurgence of a relationship, wanting to create something gorgeous, like spiritual growth and enhanced intuition. So they know who you are to them now, and they are also in magician mode. So it does say to me that they are mirroring you. So both of you picking up on each other's energy shifts. Both of you picking up on the love within that energy that's being pushed out to each other. Yeah, look, complex decision. The need to do research, stop procrastinating, finding out about you, because it is a bit, see, it is down to divine timing. 7 of Air, plans that need revision, more going on that meets the eye in poor timing. So they want to resolve this heartache they feel. They want to be able to come in and physically sit down with you, I would say. They want to open a dialogue. They want to create a very loving, very stable situation with you. Unlike you, it takes great inner strength to do that. We've got great inner strength to release harsh judgments, forgiveness and compassion, forgiving themselves for not, for perhaps just leaving the party, forgiving you for not looking their way and doing what, you know, if they were, it's almost like your vibrational levels weren't equal at the time where you both came together. So one person was quite low vibrational, the other one was quite high. Then it could have been the roles were reversed, but there was never an equilibrium. And I feel that now both of you are finding out what you want for the future. Now your positive vibrational levels are actually meeting. You're at a stage where you feel strong enough to come towards each other and explore this connection. So we've got the Knight of Air, yeah, wanting to come in, like I said, like with the truth. Very restless, really wants to get going like it was yesterday. They can feel that energy shift. But I think both of you can. So yeah, and you are the sun in their life. They see you as happy times. They want to commit to you. They want you back in their life. They don't want to be in the dark anymore. Knight of Earth, time to buckle down and get things done. Honour your commitments, a guardian angel. So I think that they do see you as a guardian angel. They need to do this. It's like times of the essence. It's slow moving energy though, but they've got the vavavoom there. There's a truth in there. It's steady progress, and it's also passion. They've got a spark back in their life now. So the Empress, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So they too want to nurture this connection. They want to speak to you. But I feel that they want to move physically towards you. These are all action cards, the Knight of Earth. So, but you haven't got any communication in here. It's all action, action, action. So on their part, they're very determined, I feel, coming towards you. If you have a look at this, there's no dialogue here. They're finding out, they're going on this journey, but they're pushing their energy out towards you very steadily. These are movement cards. They want to move towards you in a very passionate way, a very steady way, and a very truthful way. So they want action, action, action. Wow. And they're trying to decide, look, 4 of Air. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. But I feel that, yeah, they too have been in an unstable situation. I think even thinking about this situation at some stage, because they're going through this healing process, has brought about a bit of a headache and instability. What's Aries going to do? Aries may knock me back. Aries might not be interested. But look at that. Look at the progression of energies we've got here. Steadily moving towards you. Okay. Honouring their commitments to come towards you. They want to come towards you as very passionate, very grounded, very truthful. So offering you a solid kind of like commitment even. Wow. But they are bubbling about this connection. They see you as just the ultimate person. Everybody that, well, ticks every box. Falling in love or wedding proposals and need to balance emotions, but they're having to balance it all out with all this steady energy here, the Knight of Earth. So they do want to offer you a brand new beginning, just like you, an exciting new opportunity to connect with you, perhaps change your life now. So I think that everything would change for them. Every single aspect of their life would change connecting with you, Aries. And we also have here, look at all those energies, very, very, very determined. Very quick Sandy over here, but releasing and very determined energies. But here we go. The message is tiny. It's very friendly. It's very, hi, how you doing? Well, yours is, hi, how you doing? Yeah, there we go. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. So this person does want to come in and does want to offer a tiny message just to connect with you. There's a lot of emotion behind this. This person is very invested. There's a lot of passion, a lot of emotion. Let's see if we can get some more cards. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Aries, please? Aries in relation to this reading. Aries in love in relation to this reading. Any more cards and highest messages only for Aries, please? Aries? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, they want to move on. They want to move on to emotional fulfillment with this Eight of Water, desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. And just like you, they are mirroring it. You are mirroring each other. Queen of Earth, make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So both of you are in the mindset that each of you is just not going to be interested, and you're both resigning yourself to the fact that you want this relationship. The other person wants this relationship, Aries, but if it doesn't work, then it's no big deal. But they hold a lot of emotion for you, and you hold a lot of emotion for them. Three of Fire, abundance, things look very good. I feel that just coming in and speaking to each other, have patience at this time, make long-term plans. It is something from the past. Look at that Seven of Earth, seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. So they do want to come in and water these seeds now. You want to unburden yourself, and they want to water these seeds. It's just beautiful. And we've got here, yeah, King of Earth. Look at that. Speak your mind with confidence. Balance mental and emotional considerations. They want to come in and tell you exactly what's been going on in their life, but more importantly, what you mean to them. Anything else? Anything else? Whoop. Anything else? Anything else for Aries, please? Anything else? Yeah. So we have here, so it's friendly, steady, grounded, consistent communication. They want to know about you. It's coming in very friendly. Hi, how you doing? But very consistent. So it's not just one message and then 10 years later you'll get another one. It's actually being consistent in that messaging to find out about you. Yeah, they want to birth something new. Look at this. They want to birth a new situation with you. Two of Water. They want to resolve that conflict. Like I said, there is some kind of conflict between you. A relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness, a positive resolution of a conflict. They want to renew this. Review and evaluate, a favourable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. Unlike you, missing an opportunity. Discontentment or boredom, open your eyes to the possibilities. They can get back to you. They can come back in and water these seeds. So perhaps a lot of time has passed between you both. But there has been, it feels a good length of time has passed between both of you. Yeah, and the reason why, and I think that they're very invested as well, and just like you, they do see you as a soulmate connection. So you can pick up on each other's energy shifts, and you've got that kind of, I would say, a very balanced exchange of energies now, where it could have been very erratic previously, because this person wants to come towards you like it was yesterday, wants to get it going. So they've been, in effect, I would say, pushing their energy out, and perhaps you felt a little bit overwhelmed, Aries. But noticing that energy being pushed out, and it's kind of like, oh, right, okay. And associating it with this situation here. But there is a balance now. And I think this person's worked out how to balance their emotions, how to balance the that energy exchange, because they're in magician mode. Perhaps it was overwhelming in the first instance. Yeah, I'm just feeling trapped. I feel feeling trapped without you. Or perhaps they were trapped in a situation. Like I said, it was down to divine timing. We've got the King of Water here, so coming in, yeah, opening their heart and mind to you. 10 of Water, they want a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met in trustworthy relationships. They do trust you. But I feel that cold conversations, it's denial. I feel denial on both your parts, perhaps because Aries, you didn't look at them when you were in despair, and they were there, they were your savior. You never went into kind of like engage with them on any level, and when those tables are turned, it's kind of like that person's rebuffed you, perhaps. If you've tried that tack, kind of like, yeah, let's get going now, and they're like, nah, don't think about you in that way. You are just a friend. So it's kind of like a denial on both of your parts, I feel. But you are, Aries, of the mindset of finding out about this other person, and this person so invested in this relationship and getting off the ground. They will do anything in order to come into unison with you. And I feel that they have been thinking about this situation for some time. Well, there we go. And there is the World and the Four of Fire. A job well done, joy, contentment and gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. They want it as much as you want it. So I feel it just starts with a tiny message, and then it builds from there. You need to enjoy the process. And I feel for Aries, you're very much a go-getter kind of sign, okay? When we want something or we see something, we go for it. Okay, but see, your reading's not very like you. We're normally spurred, into action. But you've been carrying this burden for some time. So it does say to me that you either have something to release your end in order to explore this, or you just want to find out, you just want to connect with this person on a friend's basis and then build from there. But both of you are very worried about coming towards each other, and I feel that that's echoed very nicely by those mirroring each other with the Magician card and some of the other cards that are in here. You're both of the same mindset. It's, how do I get there? First of all, I don't want to be rejected. Who wants to be rejected? Okay, let's face it. Especially if you hold a lot of emotion for the other person, you want to do your groundwork, and you know how to do that with sending out signs and synchronicities, and both of you will pick up on that because you both are soulmates. And it is just about coming in, doing that groundwork, and then just coming in very friendly, hi, how are you doing, and then building upon that. Beautiful. I'm going to have a look at your angel answers and romance angels. Okay, what do we have for Aries in relation to this reading? What does Aries need to know? We've got a huge no here. So what else do we need to know for Aries, please? Aries in love. Aries in love. We've got here perfect timing. So like I said, it was down to divine timing in the first instance. Anything else for Aries, please? Ooh. So we've got here recovery. So that's putting down that burden. We've got here abundance. Anything else for Aries, please? Anything else for Aries? Yep. Not the right time. So I feel that you may have something to release your end. Remain positive. Anything else? Anything else for Aries, please? Anything else? Anything else for Aries in relation to this reading? Wait. What else? Oh, we've got a trust. So trust in the process. So trust in how long it takes. Okay, so what else do we need to know for Aries, please? Aries in love. Aries in love. What do we need to know? Highest messages only for Aries, please. Aries in love. Aries in love, what do we need to know? Or what do they need to know? Highest messages only, please. Aries in love. No, we've got codependency addictions are affecting your love life. No, they're not. Because you're both gone on that hermit's journey. You're both understanding yourself on a different level, a greater level. So you're working through those. So when this person comes in, say, and they were inconsistent with messaging, say, and they bobbed in, bobbed back out, bobbed in, bobbed back out. None of that will happen now. They're not reverting to codependent, kind of like, oh, the emotions are getting too much, I'm going to retreat. That won't happen. It will be consistent. Perfect timing. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. With that magician mode. We also have recovery. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Abundance. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations bring you both together. Not the right time. So there is going to be a time where you just come in as being a friend, and then when you build on that dialogue, or perhaps this wasn't the right time in the beginning, and now you can be playful with each other to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. It could mean that you're going to have to build upon that in order to come in as being a bit flirty, because you're going to have to trust each other again, I feel, especially you, Aries. And well, it goes both ways, I feel, in this connection. It's them trusting you and you trusting them. Remain positive. You deserve love. You are lovable. Anything else? Anything else? And we've got to wait here. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So, okay. So what else do we need to know? Trust. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Be able to trust. If it is happening, you'll be able to work through that. We've also got express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Anything else for Aries, please? Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So that means steady communication. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. There's that retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Hermit card. To understand what you truly want for the future. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Attraction. You attract by romantic love and by enjoying the moment fully. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon, but I feel that you're already in separation. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Gorgeous. And what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Aries, please? Ooh. Deception. Denial, both of you. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship, both of you. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. We've got let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally, and your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment, because where it's been fallow, you can engage with each other. It doesn't mean the exchange of rings. It means that you'll be able to engage with each other and find out about each other and create a stable situation. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So it could be that friends are involved in this connection or reconnecting you. We've got healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. We've also got children could be involved, either on your side, Aries, or on the other person's. But whatever the case is, neither of you want to introduce people that are here today, gone tomorrow, if children are involved. We've also got unrequited. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Trust that there is. It's not unrequited. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And anything else? We've got hardly any cards left, but it feels like one more card wants to come out. What do we have for Aries, please? Aries in relationships. In relation to this reading, what do we have? Oh yes, here we go. So we've got here, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, and getting to know each other, like I said, don't push it. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Beautiful. Anything else for Aries, please? And we also have new love. It will be a new love for you because time has flowed between you. So it's a new love of life. It's a new person. You are both using your spiritual path in order to connect with each other, because you're both in manifestation mode. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else for Aries, please? Anything else? Anything else for Aries? Anything else for Aries? Feels like there's one more card in here, but they're all sticking together, so we'll see if it comes out. Anything else for Aries, please? Anything else? Highest messages only for Aries in relation to this reading. In relation to this reading. Anything for Aries? Anything else that needs to be seen? Anything else that needs to be seen? Anything else that needs to be seen? Is that everything? Well, they've got a huge amount of cards, but I can feel that there's one coming up. Yep, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Beautiful. Okay, so what else do we need to know? Moonology cards, please. Oh, thank you. That's quite swift. Expect a powerful change. A time to give rather than to take. You and your loved ones are safe. So if you've got children on either side, it's not going to be an icky connection that you need to worry about. There's a lot of love in here. And it is stable. Your dreams need a practical plan. A time for healing. Conclusions are within reach. Step out of your comfort zone. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Bring love into this situation. Surrender to the divine, and the answers you need are coming. Absolutely gorgeous reading. If it did resonate with you, Aries, please like, share, subscribe. Please remember to click the thumbs up button. Really important. You can connect with me over on Facebook. You can also connect with me on the free advisory service. The email address is in the description box below the video. Also, private readings, all the price lists are in there too. And if I don't hear from you beforehand, have a gorgeous week, and I love you loads. Take care.